Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is a collaboration. These are my favorite things to do. Like, I love collaboration, so I'm super excited to share this with you guys. And I have been like, I can't even, I mean, I have tried doing this voiceover so many times, but I'm super excited, and so I mess up all the time, and I don't have any more time for this. I'm busy. I'm always busy. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, but I keep messing up and I keep coughing. I still have this little annoying tickle thingy in my throat. Not really a tickle, it's actually kind of itchy. Um, yeah, let's describe my throat. Okay, no. Moving on. Today, I have the pleasure of working with Fumi-san, who is another YouTube artist, and I think I've been following Fumi for a few years now, so I am super excited to get the opportunity to actually work with her. And yeah, Fumi, I don't know exactly how long I've been stalking you, but I know it's been a while, so yeah. And super excited to do this collaboration, and it's been great. And especially because I think I found out that Fumi and I have more in common than I thought. I don't, it's kind of seems like she's not good at being online and the whole online chatting thing, and I really suck at that too. So that's awesome that I wasn't I wasn't the only one who took a long time to respond, and like that's been great. I'm like, yay, I'm not the only one who does that. So that's been great. Anywho, so it's taken us a while to get this done, but it's been a really enjoyable process and a long one, mostly because I kept redoing my piece. But yeah, that's my problem. Anyway, Fumi and I decided we would redesign tarot cards, and I was super excited about this. I have to admit, I went into it not knowing anything about tarot cards. I just heard about them from like horror movies and stuff like that. And I knew there was something about fortune telling, and tarot cards in my mind was just something kind of mysterious and just very interesting. And so I was super excited to get started on this. And the way we went about it is that Fumi used a randomizer, I think, to pick out two cards and one for each of us. I got the card Temperance, and I'm actually not going to share what card she got because you're going to have to go on over to her channel to find out for yourselves. Yeah. So there's a link to her channel in the description, so you can go check out her video and yeah. Anyway, I got the card Temperance, and I have to, I mean, I'm not trying to offend anyone here, just want to point that out, but I don't really believe in the whole fortune telling thing. That's just a little too hocus pocus for my taste, but that's just me. I like the world is a fantastical place and I believe there are magical things in it, but fortune telling is just not one of the things that I really am very convinced about. So, but I think it's really funny that I ended up with this card because of the past couple, well, past many years, actually, my life has been turmoil and there's been so many changes, so many things that I just it's been a wild ride. And this year, the very first video I made this year, I promised myself that I would try to find a better balance in my life now that things are settling down. That's what it's all about. I want to try and balance things again. So it's kind of funny that I ended up with this card. I don't know. I just was a little that's almost a little spooky. Um but anyway, I'm just gonna I would like to describe to you what the Temperance card means, but I'm gonna blab. I'm gonna it's not gonna go. I'm just gonna mess it up. So I'm gonna go onto this website and just read out loud about this card to you. So hopefully I don't mess up too bad. Okay? This is gonna be great. On the Temperance card stands a winged angel. The angel is a hermaphrodite, the child of Hermes and Aphrodite, showing a balance between genders. The angel has 1 foot on dry land, representing the material world, and 1 foot in the water, representing the subconscious. In this position, she also represents the need to test the waters before jumping headfirst into unknown circumstances. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, actually. um, oh yeah, I should say on the original, at least on what I think is the original tarot card design, this angel actually has a symbol on his or her robe. I don't know the proper pronoun. Um, the triangle inside the square on her robe represents the female being protected by natural law. I put that symbol another place in my illustration for aesthetic reasons. But anyway, in her hand, she holds two cups she uses to mix water. The cups represents the sub and superconscious minds. One cup can be thought of as holding hot water, while the other holds cold water. The water flowing between them is actually going from the lower cup to the higher one, signifying rising from a lower plane to a higher one. The temperate individual mixes the opposites and finds a balance in life by avoiding extremes. So yeah, that's that that's that explanation. And I think it's kind of cool. Um, and seriously, guys, I don't know what is the proper pronoun for a hermaphrodite. Like seriously, I don't know. I mean, they call it a she, but what do I know? I don't know if that's right. Anyway, uh, um, the process of making this artwork for you guys was it was a roller coaster ride. I went through so many, like I think I have over 40 different little thumbnails for this. I actually initially picked a very different pose to go with, and um, I almost finished that piece and then I didn't like it, and so I scrapped it and started over. I started over a couple of times actually until I finally came to this one. Um, and I think my biggest problem was I researched a lot about this card and the meaning, all the symbolism behind it, and there's so many cool little symbols in it that I really wanted to include that I ended up thinking too much about that and not thinking about the, overall look. I just included a lot of weird things that didn't really fit together. Um, so I had to really just dial it all back and take it, start over. Completely just scrap everything I had and just start over. And I decided to ignore all the little things that I wanted to include and instead focus on one main thing. And I decided to focus on balance since that is what this card is mainly about. It's all about balance. And so I wanted to first and foremost do a very balanced piece, and which is why I chose to do a full frontal view and do it very symmetric piece, I should say. It's kind of symmetrical and at the same time not, but it works, and that's what's important. Um, and I wanted to do something that was different from the designs that I'd seen when I Googled the Temperance card. And I have to say, overall, most of the angels depicted on these cards look very female. So I went with a male, I went with a male look and then just made it a very feminine male look, I guess. And God, I spent so much time researching different robes from Greek and Roman time, well, Roman culture to come up with a good look for this angel. And the same thing with the I know in the original card there's like cups that the angel's holding. I went with, I don't even know what these are called. Like I was thinking of like old clay jars, but these are more like, I don't, are they called chalices? I don't even know what they're called. Um, but I think they look really cool. And I spent a lot of time researching to get the right look, um and I really, really think I think it looks really nice. And on the original Temperance card, the whole 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land is very important. And that is something I actually wanted to include, but I just didn't like it when I did. And so I cut off the feet instead. And so I wanted to represent the water and the earth a different way. Obviously, there's already water in the piece just by the water flowing between the two cups, but getting Earth included was a little bit more difficult, so I decided to do kind of floating rocks in the background. I don't know if it comes off that way, but that's the way it's meant at least. And I, for one, think it looks pretty cool. It creates this very mystical look, and that's something I really like about it. Um, and also the frame for the artwork, I decided to do kind of like almost like a stone tablet or something. I don't know, where Temperance is written and then the number of the card. And yeah, and that little symbol with the square with the triangle inside of it, I wanted to include that symbol very, very much. But it didn't look good on the robe of the angels, so instead I placed it in the framework, and there it's really subtle, but it's such a cool little detail, and I really like it. Um, and I hope you guys do too. Uh, and as for the color palette, I kept it very pastel, and I just really wanted my overall piece to be very balanced, and I think I did that both with the composition and with my coloring. I think I did pretty good. I, for one, am pretty proud of this piece, and I'm glad I took my time and didn't rush. And thank you, Fumi, for being patient with me. Um, and Thanks for working with me. And I guess that's about it for this video, actually. And since we're giving thanks, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you like this. And I hope you'll go over to Fumi and check her out if you don't already know her. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye!